It's about 5 degrees out here. It is pretty chilly. We're still going for a bike ride. We haven't been out for ages, and there's a good reason for it. I'll explain more in a minute. So over Christmas we treated each other to some new gear. I've got myself an absolute bargain from Steph of a new jacket, which I really needed. It's nice and warm on its own, but more importantly, and the reason we're out today, is we got some cheap Chinese heated vests and some insoles. Steph's got a slightly different vest under there. She's got 2 buttons on there. We've got USBs on the bike, all plugged into there, so we're all cabled on. Cheapy insoles, heated insoles in our boots, all wired up through our legs, tangling up everywhere. It's not working ideally yet. We've only just ridden a short distance just to get here, but let's get up on the road and make sure everything's turned on and see how good they really are. So it's just a short little ride today, really, just to see how this heated gear works. I can certainly feel my chest and my back, lower back, are really quite cozy, and it is only about 5 or 6 degrees out here today. I've been wanting to do it for ages, but when the weather's right, it's nice and cold, something's come up, and when we've had some free time, the weather's been rubbish, or it's been too warm. There's no point coming out when it's too warm to test the heated gear. But yeah, I'm feeling it is definitely making a difference. I think just the jacket itself is more windproof than my old one as well, so I'm noticing that as well. Steph, how are you feeling it? You got nice warm toes? I don't know if you can hear her through that. You probably can't. She said her feet are nice and warm. How's your midsection? Nice and warm. She got a hot belly. She was already a bit sweaty today because she's only not long got back from the gym. So she was saying, I don't think I need heated gear, I'm already hot. But no, it's cold. You're definitely going to need it in a bit. Definitely is that just that touch cozier. And I'm not really, I don't really feel the cold overly. Steph does. Steph is always cold, so it's good to keep her warm when she comes out on the back. We can do some more winter riding then without stressing too much. I think we're just going to take a nice little cruise over the Quantox. It's a little bit windy, but might see if I can get the drone up somewhere and just have a little look, and then we'll find somewhere for a coffee, and then we got to get back for work in a couple of hours. Work, children, everything comes crashing down again pretty quickly when it's work days, weekdays. Nice to have this opportunity to get the bike out again, test out the new GoPro as well. I haven't really made much use of the Hero 12 yet, which is hopefully what you can see on the one attached to my helmet. Looking forwards. Hope this is the end of cameras freezing and batteries dying. Ooh, should have brought an off-roader, gone up some of those tracks. Oh, horse. So we're just dropping round in to watch it now. I haven't really found anywhere nice to stop, so we're gonna have a look for a coffee shop. I would say normally at this point at these temperatures we need to stop and warm up, but we really don't. We are both really quite cozy. I'll put a link in the comments to the sort of thing we're using. Might not be exactly the same. I think I should have gone down there. Never mind, let's turn around here then. Yeah, I'll put a link in the comments to the sort of things we're using. They're only cheapy Chinese, Amazon or eBay. None of this fancy branded £300 gear that we get sent for nothing, which we don't yet. So we're having to make do, plugged into the USB on the bike, which I thought would be a better idea than running power banks all the time, which just go flat. But I have hit a snag with that. The heated jacket, when it's plugged in, works fine. As soon as I plug the insoles in, the insoles work, but then the heated jacket switches off, so there's obviously not enough power coming out of the USB for both. Car park and toilets in here, is there? It doesn't look like a very nice car park and toilets with a cafe. Wanted to possibly park somewhere where we could get the drone up. Well, we didn't find a coffee shop. Well, actually, I lied. We did see a cafe on our way out of Watch It. We'd stopped for a quick cigarette break, and then we saw the cafe on our way out. But time's getting on with us now. As always, come through the beautiful scenery and the coast to say, oh, that would be a good place to get the drone up, but yeah, too late. Get back, just have a coffee at home and back to work. Nothing overly exciting really, unfortunately, but often the way. At least we've got out, we've had a good little ride. And we've tested out our heated gear eventually. I've now got toasty feet as well as toasty jacket, toasty chest. Somehow the jacket and insoles work together this time. All a little bit strange, but it seems to be working. I've got nice warm hands. That's the only thing we haven't sorted for Steph yet, is warm hands. Still got no heated gloves or grips on the tail grabs. But other than that, Steph is now suitably warmed as well when we come out on our colder rides. I am almost a little bit too warm, I think. I'm not used to it. That's what it is. Let's take a little ride back, little ride home, take you with us, test out this camera. I've got this camera on horizon lock, which is actually, I didn't mean to do, but I couldn't be bothered to turn it off before I came out today. See whether it makes any difference. It might not. There you go, probably just a short little video for you today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Plenty more to come. We got some interesting news of a new addition to the stable, whether be it short term or long term, we're not decided yet, but there's a reason. I'll explain that in another video. It should be coming up fairly shortly, hopefully. And yeah, I'll talk to you about what I'm doing on the channel another time. Bye bye for now.